Jag har redan gjort. Alltså helt värdelöst. Hallå?
Jag vaknade på morgonen och tänkte att det här är en perfekt morgon för en god morgonsketch. Mannen som hörde Pink Floyd i telefonen.
Hallå? Hallå?
Ja, hallå, det är Gay Up the Phone House.
Ja, hejsan.
Nej, jag bara skämtar.
Men det blev bara skit av alltihopa. Så jag tänkte, fuck it, jag gör som jag alltid gör.
He says your nose is showing.
After being a sixth grade school teacher, I was introduced to the late Dr. Wernher von Braun in the U.S., the father of rocketry. The weaponization of space is now first being based upon the evil empire, the Russians. There are many enemies, he said, against whom we're going to build this space-based weapon system. The first of whom was the Russians, which was existing at that time. Then there would be terrorists. Then there would be third world countries. Now we call them rogue nations or nations of concern. Then there would be asteroids. And then he would repeat to me over and over, and the last card, the last card, the last card would be the extraterrestrial threat.
The Apostle Paul said in Ephesians 6 to Christians, and unfortunately Christians have forgotten this.
But right now, when you really think that we've outsourced everything to interrogation, which means torture is a cost-plus enterprise, I think you can see the complete spiritual bankruptcy of this whole neocon movement.
For we, meaning Christians, but all mankind, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we are wrestling against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
The United Systems military, not some greedy corporation.
Oh.
The word in Greek is cosmokratoros, means rulers of world darkness. Cosmokratoros, rulers of world darkness, implying that the entire world is ignorant, ill-informed, and stumbling around in the dark, but that there are entities on this earth who are our masters, who are manipulating our ignorance and stupidity and darkness. They are the cosmokratoros of Greek.
A couple of quick announcements. The panel discussion, the redemptive power of the hedge fund derivative, has been moved to the mini ballroom. Don't forget to go to the meet and greet cocktail reception at the Cheeky Room at 5 and pick up your gift bags. They've got a coffee mug and a desert umbrella, foam beer koozie, and a autographed copy from you-know-who of how I conquered the world and worked out issues with my dad.
And I think, yeah, if we look at the recent round of UFO programs on the major national television media, then it's almost as if we're looking at this sudden, abrupt editorial policy change. But if we recall just 2 or 3 short years ago, almost every other program on the Discovery Channel or the Learning Channel or the History Channel was about asteroid impacts.
Yeah.
So, you know, to me, the playbook is, it's not a surprise to me to see them doing this. It's more intriguing to me to see how they're going to handle it because, again, and I've said this before, people that pretend that they're running the world are acting like a bunch of panicked, bully schoolboys on the playground. And they're committing major mistakes. If, all along, you have been creating a scenario which you yourself know to be deception and believe to be based on falsehood,
Right.
in order to attain power, and if your monopolization of extremely advanced technologies has allowed you to make a discovery that indeed is not the case, and that what you have been believing in as a falsehood may in fact be true, what would you do? And if, more importantly, you discovered something that may indicate, or were witness to something that may indicate, that they, whoever they were, may still be around and intending to come back.
Yes.
What would you do?
Panic.
Panic. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd be hitting that old red panic button a mile a minute.
Yeah.
In other words, they're out of whack with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're bound to step up your timetable. Okay? You have to. Because there's every indication that they, whoever they were or are, if you follow the ancient texts, they're not terribly friendly to humanity.
No, surely.
And they're not terribly friendly to human power elites in particular.
Yeah.
They are showing all the signs of panic.
What should we do? I don't know. I'm a stranger here myself.
Emily tries but misunderstands. She's often inclined to borrow somebody's dreams till tomorrow. There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play. Free games for me. See Emily play. Soon after dark, Emily cries, gazing through trees in sorrow, hardly a sound till tomorrow.